Hello, today we're playing Yang2020. Yang2020. Anyway, yeah, this is an impromptu video. Oh my gosh, the volume is so loud. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go ahead and skip this, just to get to the game. According to Steam, I haven't fired this up in almost 2 years. This is 100% blind. I think I got to... Oh yeah, he was on Joe Rogan. Oh my gosh. I'm pressing all the buttons, it doesn't do anything. Do you have to use the keyboard? No, god damn it. It actually sounds way, like, well basically I got to, maybe I got to the character select screen. Oh, there it goes. Why was it so quiet at first? Why, I have to hit U to confirm. Ugh, controller settings. God damn it, whatever, let's just... How do I exit? Why does escape not exit? Why is J the back button? Oh, I was about to say, why isn't it working? It's because I'm hitting F. Story mode. Oh my gosh, I have to hit U to confirm. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get used to that. Should I watch this? Do I have to press buttons? Oh my gosh, we have a story. You know, that doesn't really look like Andrew Yang a whole lot. A champion of change. Okay, I mean, he was, and then he went on CNN. He started playing the game. Yeah, I don't know, man. Once he started playing the game, anyone who pays attention to politics knows what I mean by playing the game. Yeah, he started playing the game, and so, yeah, I lost respect. He was on Joe Rogan. I do think that he made his case pretty well on Joe Rogan. He wasn't like, you know, there's a lot of people that just like have ideas and then you ask them one question about it, like you push back, like you're just like, well, what about this? And they're just like, you're racist, you know, or whatever. But yeah, he actually, like, you know, Joe wasn't like, he wasn't easy, like he didn't take it easy on him. He asked him a bunch of like, I don't remember what he asked him, but I remember thinking that he handled it like pretty well. Like he didn't like he had like good solid answers for like everything, but so it's like, even though I don't 100% agree with his platform or whatever, I mean his ideas are well thought out and well fleshed out, and he made his case pretty well on the Joe Rogan podcast. So I mean, I respected him for that at the time.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, so what was this guy saying?
No, I ain't afraid to go back to jail.
Okay, so I'm guessing AS. Oh my gosh, what are the buttons to, like, punch and whatnot? Oh, there we go. Okay, this is not gonna be pretty. Yeah, like I said, I never played this. I'm pretty sure I got to, like, I fired it up, and I did something where, like the intro played. Maybe I was, like, fiddling with OBS or something, and the freaking, the music that plays at the title screen, that Yang2020 song, played for like 10 minutes or something like that. So even like almost 2 years later, I still had the freaking song in my head. Was that like his finishing move, that he made a truck hit me? I feel like this kick is like probably pretty good. And the only thing, like, I do not play fighting games, and also, even if I did, I would still suck because I never, like, I've never tried to play a fighting game on keyboard. Yeah, why did that very slow punch work? Why is this working? Is that like a stun punch? He keeps getting, like, stunned, but it worked. Like, I'm totally not above spamming a move until it stops working. Like, I don't have the skill, like, I don't have the luxury to not do that, you know? Yeah, so his, like, health bar ran out. Why isn't he dead? Alright, so I beat him, but I'm still... So did I get all my health back? But I think... Even though I don't agree with you... I don't know. I think the biggest flaw with Andrew Yang's original... Like, his whole, like, platform or whatever was this UBI. And I think the biggest problem with it is that he's, like, overestimating, like, the average person. Like, I don't know. I don't think like, I'm just saying, if giving money to people, like, improved things, then it would have worked by now. It would have worked at some point in the last 50 years. Like, it hasn't worked yet, so why is it gonna work now? It's not the left, it's not the right, it's forward. Oh, yeah. Back decades ago, when the left and the right used to, like, work together and find common ground, and that's how we used to function. He was yanged? Oh, that is silly. My gosh, that does not look like Joe Rogan, and that doesn't look like Andrew Yang. Why couldn't they make him look the same? Or, like, look somewhat similar, you know? Oh, Ben Stiller, what's he been up to? He's not one of the people that have had like a terrible like political take on Twitter lately, so I haven't heard much from him. Where have I heard that sound effect? Whenever I move the text forward or whatever, that sound effect right there. I've heard that before. I'm not sure from where.
Challenge accepted.
Oh wow, I have to fight Joe Rogan? Well, this is not gonna be realistic. I guess if he totally kicks my ass, that'll be realistic. Damn. I'm basically hitting, I think I'm hitting J and L are the two kicks that I'm doing. And I is punch. I don't know why that punch works so well. I'm not sure what, like, I can't even tell. Is this only working because it's only, like, the second guy? Will this not work, like, later in the game? Or is this because this is just, like, a joke game? Like, are that... I actually, like, don't know enough about fighting games to even know if, like, the mechanics are, like, good or not. I mean, I'm assuming as long as the punch is, like, connecting and then, like, the person gets, like, hurt when the... You know, as long as, like, the hit detection is good. But other than that... I wouldn't even, like, know. I mean, button mashing seems to be, like, working okay. So it's got that going for it. I wonder, like, do I have other things I can do? The bottom row of keys doesn't do anything. Oh, so U, I, and O are the three punches. So I'm guessing I have three kicks. Oh, I do. This is like a front kick. Or what's the name of that kick? It's like a front push kick or something like that. I actually don't know. Oh, I lost apparently. All right. By the way, like I said, this is an impromptu video. I basically like, well, I noticed that like my audio sounded like better at one point, and then it. Oh, what the heck was that? But then, well, basically, I was using a, what do you call it, like a windsock? What's the term for that? What are those called? I think windsock is like what you call it when you don't know the real word. And I guess in that case, I'm actually using it correctly then, right? I was using a windsock and a pop filter, but apparently you're not supposed to use, like, both. And I think there was a point where I wasn't using both, and I noticed that my audio sounded better at some point in the past. Like, it still sounds fine, but it's like, it's a little bit like more like muffly, whereas it used to be like more like crisp sounding. So I was like, why did my audio get like worse? Or not worse, but just like not quite as good. And I think it was because I was using the windsock along with the pop filter. So because I'm getting ready to do like another series, like I just finished a game, so I was just you know, I don't know, I kind of didn't want to like change the audio setup midway through the I'll get Jamie to pull it up later. No, you say Jamie, pull it up right now. Kamala Harris has 7%. That must be before Tulsi Gabbard, like, completely destroyed her. Oh my gosh, Rachel! What is wrong with your face? I mean, it looks uglier than normal. This is actually not my idea. Well, it is your platform, so it's sorta. Oh my gosh, he looks like, he looks like, oh my gosh. I almost said Popovich, but that's not it. That's Mari's last name. No, it looks like, I don't know, he sort of looks like a, I mean, someone from Dragon Ball Z. Well, I was thinking, like, he's sort of, like, he has, like, a Saiyan face, sort of. He sort of looks like Nappa, but with, like a not as large head. I stopped reading what they were saying, by the way.
Get ready for my opening statement. Round one. No guts, no Corey.
But basically, I'm just using this as like a. I was gonna do this like after, but I was like, whatever. I'll just put it up now or whatever. I just wanted to like see like if taking the windsock off like affected the quality or like made it sound different. So I'm sort of using this as like a test video. That way, if for some reason, like I don't know, that way if for some reason I don't like it and want to put the windsock back on, it's like a throwaway video, you know. I mean, no offense to Andrew Yang for using his game as a throwaway video, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, he seems like a genuinely like kind guy, and I think he means well. But once you start playing the game, then that's like an automatic loss of respect. I mean, part of the reason people liked him is because he didn't play the game, and then he started playing the game, and Bernie Sanders did the same thing. Everybody liked him because he wasn't playing the game, and then he started playing the game, and now nobody freaking likes him anymore. When was the last time you heard anything about Bernie Sanders? Like, no one gives a shit about him anymore. So, he sort of did it to himself. Like, even people that used to like him, a lot of them don't like him anymore. But anyway, I guess back to Andrew Yang, like, anyone who thinks giving money to poor people is a good idea haven't been around enough poor people. Like, all they do is they blow all of it, and then they're like, got any more? And I think he's also, like, overestimating, like, people's, like, wanting to, like, work more than they have to. Like, if you gave everybody, like, $1,000, people would be like, okay, my expenses are $1,200, so I'll just work enough to make $200. And then put that with the 1,000 and get by. Like, you know, like, a lot of people just won't give a shit about their retirement or saving up for something, or, like, they're just gonna, you know, they're just gonna work as little as possible, put that with the 1,000 and squeak by, you know. Because, I mean, like right now, like, the job I work, I could probably, you know, if I could get away with working like 20 hours a week, I could get by financially. Like I'm required to work 40 hours a week at the job I'm at. But I make so much that it's like, well, I could get by working 20 hours a week. So if I had the option to work 20 hours a week and get by, I'd probably take it. It's like, yeah, I'd probably have to cut back, you know, like, people that would do this would have to cut back on things, but it's like, yeah, but you get your whole day back. Like, what price could you pay on having 8 extra hours per day? Especially for someone like me, I could sit around and fucking play video games all day for 8 hours. 8 extra hours, plus the normal 8 hours I'd have. Boy, none of these characters look, like, correct. I mean, that sort of looks like Bernie Sanders, but, like, not really. Does he even have glasses? I actually don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen him. He's been irrelevant for so long that I don't even remember if he wears glasses or not. I guess that's something I could mention. They mentioned automation. Certain things can be automated. But, like, for example, the job that I do, you know, I mean, I don't know. People always misestimate where technology will be. You know, 50 years ago, no one would have guessed that the internet would like, run everyone's lives or whatever. Everyone would be connected to it or whatever. But, at this point, like, the job that I do, I work in a boat motor factory. The job that I do, I would bet my fucking life savings that a robot will not be able to do my job. I'm not bragging about my job. I'm just saying that, like, the things that you have to do, like the job I'm doing now, I have to, like, I have these, like, hoses or like tubes or whatever. Actually, you know what? What's the difference between a tube and a hose? I don't know. It's like a long rubber tube thing, and there's and there's a couple of them, and I have to route the hose. Like, I have to, like, put it, like, through and behind shit and, like, tuck it in or whatever. Like, even getting a robot to, like, do that is probably hard. Or like a lot of the stations involve, like, threading it. Like, you have to, like, hand start a screw, and then you put a gun up to it, or, you know, a tool. You pull the trigger, and it goes brrr, and it puts the screw in. It's like, are you gonna be able to get a robot to thread a screw? You know, like computers, like robots now or whatever, are so stupid. Like, it's just gonna, it could probably do it, but could it do it every single time? Could it do it enough to be reliable? If it drops the screw, it's not gonna be able to, like, bend down and pick the screw up or whatever. I guess it could just go into, it could detect that it dropped the screw and then have it go back, have the robot arm go back into the little container and grab another one. But sometimes you gotta, like, futz with the screw to get it to, like, go in. If there's, like, a little bit of paint in the threads, or for whatever reason, sometimes the screws just, like, don't go in. Like, you gotta, like, fiddle with it to get it to go in. Like, how are you gonna get a robot to do that? Apparently I lost that one. I feel like, I sort of felt like I lost the first one and won the second one. I didn't think I was getting, I haven't been paying attention, but I thought that I was losing the first one, and I thought I was winning the second one. Apparently I won the first one. Wait, is this... Oh, okay. I just saw at the top, it has lights indicating win. So apparently I did win the first one. I didn't even notice that I won when it happened. I must have been talking. But this is a video game, by the way. Okay, why am I doing so well this time? I guess I hadn't been jumping for the longest time. My burn, tell me you felt it. Well, you're trying awfully hard to convince me. Oh, yeah, no, of course we felt your burn. You're still relevant and shit. Boy, Bernie Sanders is not that, like... Man, they made him look like stout. He's not, like, he doesn't really look like that. Wow, that... If you didn't tell me that that was Rachel Maddow, I would not have guessed that that was her. Like, you could have given me, like, 1,000 guesses, and I would have never guessed. Maybe 1,000 guesses, I would have just tossed it out there. So maybe that's not correct. I need to beat them fair and square. Oh, man. Oh, my sweet summer child. Zach? I legit don't even know who Zach is. Zach? Oh, dude, I literally... Oh, man, this is weird. I don't know who that is. Oh, wow, this didn't age well. Oh, Little Miss won, like, 128th Indian. Oh, that's actually so funny that they did that. Yeah, if you don't follow politics, you probably don't understand the joke of why this is funny. Wow, they're like pulling it that she's like a tribal person. Like, that's her, like, character. Wow.
Challenge.
This is back before that was all, like, debunked and whatnot.
I was just about to have a drink. Do you want one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was fighting Hillary Clinton. Yeah, I don't know. Hillary Clinton hasn't been like recorded like drunk that much. Not nearly as much as Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is either she's either drunk often, or she's starting to like have mental like cognitive decline. She's starting to lose her ability to like speak like very well. And Hillary Clinton has been like a known boozer, but she hasn't been like in front of a podium like talking to a camera while drunk as often. Like not nearly as often as Nancy Pelosi has. All right. This is kind of a cool song, though. Wow, her stage. I don't know. I'm sort of like not super paying attention. Her stage is like Indian. This is so funny. That like artwork was like created like to have this be her character. I guess the only way to make it worse would be to like if she like had like a feather cap on. Like that's the only way this would like could have possibly been like funnier. I do like the sound effects in this game, like the hits, like the psh psh sounds. Like it is like satisfying. It is like a satisfying like sound or whatever. I mean, was that I was about to say, was that a double KO? Oh my gosh, she's going ape shit. Oh, lame. So once you run out of life, how do you still have life left over? Like how are you not dead once your meter runs out? Oh, I should try doing the this. What button am I hitting? I. Apparently I does this. It does a decent amount of damage considering it's basically free. Can I duck and do it? Oh man, pretty sure that range wasn't fair. Can I just go like this? Oh, come on. Well, part of me is like, oh, just gotta get one more hit, but it's like, no, it's actually way more than that. Dude, I have no idea what I did. I literally, that was a total accident. I didn't even think I was pressing button combinations. No, you did not win, Elizabeth Warren. You did not win the presidency. Oh, man. Oh, it was so close. You almost won it. I'm surprised I actually haven't lost yet. XYZ News? Why isn't it capitalized? You know, I don't know the name of this guy, but I feel like I have seen him. I have seen his, like, real-life version. I probably should know his name. I don't know. There's a lot of names I don't know. There's a lot of names where I know the name, but I don't know the face. And this is an example. I know who this is supposed to be, but I don't know the exact name of this person. Am I gonna be fighting the moderator? Maybe it'll, if that's the case, it'll tell me. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. At least I got that part right. It appears Joe Biden has fallen asleep. Okay, well, at least everybody's daughters are safe for now. At least until he wakes up. Lesson focused on GDP. Okay, well, if the GDP has, like, correlation does not equal causation. Just because suicides and drug overdoses are increasing and GDP is increasing doesn't mean that GDP is causing those other things to increase. How about financial education? How about teaching people to, like, budget and, like, live on less than they make and to, like, not go, like, insanely deep into debt? That way they actually have money and don't need $1,000 a month to, like, make ends meet. How about that? How about encouraging people in low-wage jobs to, like, work up to, like, a higher-wage job instead of just stagnating? Mayor Pete? Are they talking about, oh. That doesn't look like him either. Why is his fist so, like, weird and huge? Dude, life expectancy has gone down, like, because everyone's, like, fat and unhealthy. Like, it has nothing to do with GDP going up. I don't know, putting money in people's hands, like, doesn't matter. It's because a lot of people, it's like, no matter how much they make, they're still broke. They just, like, they don't live on less than they make. I kind of wish we would fight the moderator just so I can see who it is. Yeah, I gotta hand it to you. You know, Andrew, or hand it to him. Andrew Yang is like very polite. He was a little bit too polite. He lost some, like some people lost a little bit of respect for him at the debate when like his mic got turned off, like supposedly accidentally or whatever. I don't know. I think, didn't he say that he thought it was on purpose? I think the, well, because the establishment didn't like him, it totally would not surprise, you know, there was a lot of people that thought that that was done on purpose. And then he was so polite, he's just like, okay, well, I guess I'm done talking. Where it's like, well, if someone else, like, if that would have happened to Trump, he would have grabbed the mic next to him and be like, excuse me, my microphone's been cut off. Somebody needs to turn my mic back on. I will not stand for this. You know, but instead he was so, like, timid. Like, he didn't look strong at that moment. Like, he didn't, like, he looked, like, meager and timid. So, like, people don't want their president to be meager and timid. So, like, he didn't show, like, there was an opportunity for him to, like, show some, like, gumption and to be like, we're not gonna take down, like, not, you know, not gonna take it sitting down or standing up. However the expression goes, I don't remember. I haven't used the expression in forever. But he just, like, took it on the chin, and that made him look weak. Oh my god, don't even get me fucking started. Stay-at-home mom, isn't that work? Yeah, it's work. It's called, like, doing what you're supposed to do. Like, oh, if you want to be, you know what, if you want to be paid to be a stay-at-home mom, go ahead and pay. Go ahead, like, what are you gonna pay yourself? You're gonna pay yourself for, like, taking, like, a shower and, like, bathing your kid and shit? Like, we're gonna pay people to, like, be parents. Repeating everything I say. Yeah, that's so stupid. Well, what they'll do, what freaking dumbasses will do, they'll go, well, the cost of a maid is this much, and then, so if you times that by a year, then that's how much that every person every stay-at-home mom or whatever should make that much. Okay, make it from whom? Like you want to be paid to do laundry? You want to be paid from the government to do your own fucking laundry? Come on, man. If you want to be paid, well, go ahead and get paid. But what, you're gonna have to pay yourself. Go ahead and pay yourself $1 million an hour. I don't give a shit. But yeah, I mean, we've gotten to the point. We've gotten so freaking lazy that like doing what you're supposed to do has become like a verb. We call it adulting. Like, oh, I adulted today. Congratulations. Here's a participation trophy. You participated in like being an adult like the rest of us. Except you don't see the rest of us patting ourselves on the back. Like, hey, guess what? I ate enough food to not starve to death today. Where's my participation, like, trophy? Like, oh, apparently, oh yeah, I cooked some food, so I should be paid the same amount as a chef. It's like, okay, well, that's one of those situations where, like what I mentioned earlier, where people will like have an idea, they'll propose an idea, and then you're like, well, what about this? And then like, But no, seriously, if anybody has an answer... Okay, like, you want, like... What people don't realize is that, like... Okay, you're a stay-at-home parent, you want to get paid. Okay, from who? From the government? Okay, well, where does that money come from? My fucking paycheck. Why should I pay you to stay home and take care of your goddamn kids? Like, I'm already paying enough people. I'm already, like, paying for enough people. I deserve a fucking medal. Now they just want me, like, they just want the taxpayers. When people say they want stuff from the government, it means the taxpayers, which means me. Which means, like, don't fucking do that. I already pay enough. Like, keep your hand out of my goddamn pocket. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those, like, don't, like, take my money, please. And if you do, don't waste it, please. Is that asking? Is that asking a lot? It's really not asking a lot. Man, I got my freaking butt whooped like super hard in the first one, but like this one's going like better.
Bet you can't steal this one.
Oh wait, I countered it or something. Maybe there's like a small window where you can attack when they go to do it, and you can like stop them. I don't know why he was facing the wrong way for a second. All right, I won. Cool. Oh man, boy. Man, look how huge they made Pete's hands. I'm Stephen Colbert, and I used to be funny. I don't know. I'm just scrolling to see if there's like anything they're saying that I want to like comment on. You know what? Some of the capitalization and oh my gosh, what the hell was that? And like apostrophes and stuff have been like not super good, but and I guess also I haven't been paying super close attention, but from what I've been seeing, I haven't seen any like typos. But I mean, there might have been some that I just wasn't like looking at when I like was just like clicking past the text. So there might be some, but the actual spelling, considering like this is like kind of like a, I'm guessing, super low budget game. I mean, I've seen games with much higher budgets than this have typos. There's a freaking, on the PS2, there's a typo on the goddamn title screen of Disgaea. Instead of saying published, it says published. It was published, and then it was IED instead of ED. Man, I would have never guessed that that was Stephen Colbert. Ah, they got his eye. They got his red eye. Oh my god, that is so funny. Yeah, there was a time, for those of you that don't know, this wasn't a big deal, but it was just kind of silly. There was a point where he was like talking, and all of a sudden one of his eyes got like super like blood red, like literally looked like that. It did not look healthy. It looked super bad. But apparently it's like, it's even though it looks like really like disturbing, it actually isn't, or I didn't know this, but apparently from what I heard, it actually isn't like serious. He just like blew a blood vessel or something, but it's not, I don't know what they would do to make that go away. But apparently it wasn't anything like medically to like worry about. It just looked disgusting. Like it looked worse than it actually was. And I used to tell people, look, we're working hard. You gotta put the effort in. Come on, man. We should all deserve respect. I mean, poor people should be just should be shown just as much respect as white people. They're getting the quotes. Oh. That wasn't an exact quote. That was a they changed it up, but he had, oh dude, he's got so many quotes. But he had one where he was like, he said that oh geez, how did it go? I don't want to F it up. Wait, no, they did say it right. He said poor kids are just as smart as white kids or something like that. It came off like super like racist. Well, it was like, it sounded racist, but at this point, you know, there was like a, you know, at this point, because his mental faculties have been like called into question, there's a good chance that like now we're at the point where it's like, well, he probably didn't mean that. So anytime he says something that comes off as racist, we could be like, well, he just like didn't make the sentence correctly because of his mental decline, you know? And everywhere in between. See, like, there's a spacing mistake right there. I'm pretty sure in between is 2 words, right? I think it is. I don't think I've ever seen that word, in between. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 words, right? Yeah, actually, as far as like the retraining, I get it. There are people that, not truckers necessarily, but there. Wow, his eye stays red during the fight too. That's so funny. There are people. I've come across enough people in my life to know that there are just people that you just can't teach certain jobs to. And I'm sure there's plenty of, you know, intelligent truckers or whatever, but just like generally speaking, that this whole like, oh, we'll just train you to do this other kind of job. It's like, well, that's not gonna work with every person, you know? It's kind of a cool song. Wow. He really said freedom dividend. Somebody had to go into like a voice booth and shout freedom dividend for the game. That's funny. Does this flip kick thing only work? Oh, goddamn. Does a flip kick only work if they're like trying to jump over you or something? I feel like the hit detection on that like wasn't very good. Maybe it's short range. Wow, it still didn't. Where do you have to be to have that connect? I'm actually kind of getting into this. I thought that I was going to put in like 10 minutes and call it. But this is actually pretty fun. Like, it's not fun because it's like a good game. It's fun, well, in all fairness, it's fun because I keep winning. And then all the stuff that happens like in between. Wow, he incorporated the red eye into one of his moves. He's pulling like a Kano on you. Was that the idea? And this guy's actually like tough. Now that we're like probably more than halfway through the game. Actually, it said we were down to 2, so this might actually be the last guy. Please let me be able to just do this and have it keep working. Oh, god damn it.
Here's number 1.
Oh, jeez, I lost. Oh, god damn it, Joe Biden. Well, we gotta call it. Yeah, this video went on way longer than I thought. Continue, no. Let me see, oh wait, I have to hit U is the confirm button for some reason. Why was he there? Why did it show, Mr. Donnie Tanahan's there? So if I hit story mode, okay, so I had 2 more guys, I'm guessing. I'm assuming there's like a, not like a secret guy. Dude, Joe Rogan looks just like Tien, doesn't he? But yeah, that's this game. I mean, I don't know. I had a good time playing it. I mean, like I said, not because it's a good fighting game, but like, I don't know. I had stuff to talk about, and it was. I don't know. The game wasn't. I mean, I don't know. It's probably considered very bad, but I don't know. I had a good time with it, but I'm not a fighting game like person, so maybe that's why I enjoyed it. But like I said, I enjoyed it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't have played it this long. So, you know, I'm pretty sure I bought this game like on sale. And I didn't buy it because I was on the Yang Gang or whatever. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I already talked about it. I mean, I don't know. I used to respect him, now not so much. And I thought his idea worked. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. What I meant to say was, in theory, his idea does have merit. But it's not taking into account like human beings. Like, humans are not like that. The way he thinks humans will behave is not the way humans will behave. So that like just having humans not behave the way he anticipates them behaving pretty much makes his whole plan like not work. So that's kind of where I landed with that or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if you ever knew poor people. They're just always poor no matter how much money they have or no matter how much they make. You know, you can give them all the, you know, it doesn't even matter how much money they have. They're just, if they're bad with money, you know, if they're bad with making $30,000 a year, they're gonna be just as broke if they make $100,000 a year. But anyway, I guess that's gonna wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, please like the video. I appreciate it. And also subscribe if you are not subscribed already. And I will see you folks in the next game. Bye-bye.
$1,000 from your pocket every month. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang.